Hey, hello guys, Brian back here. We have had a little bit of price action play out, so we're going to take a look at these charts here, right, and see if we can figure out what's going on here, all right, and what to expect next, okay? First off, the crypto bubbles here. You can see a lot more red out there than green today. There it is. I was looking for Caspa here, and there finally grabbed my eye. Ranked number 45th, staying even today. $934 million market cap and 30 million in volume over the last 24 hours. All right, so right there we've stayed right where we were at, ranked 45th. Okay, so if we go back here to these, well, over here on the Twitter, they did have one little thing here. Check out the raw and thrilling journey of Caspa from its chaotic inception to innovative triumph. This is a tale of persistence, creativity, and unbreakable determination. An insider look at how a handful of devs turned chaos into a revolutionary success. And if you click on it, it goes over here. Okay, they have a link you can look at, and I'm sure it 202 reposts. Yeah, it just came out 4 hours ago, but I'm sure it tells the story of, let's just click on it real quick and see. Yeah, there you go. The Kaspa's relentless pursuit of innovation. And if you go over there and want to read it right on Twitter there, you can grab a hold of that and take a look here. But pretty in depth. The present and the future. Kaspa's journey may not have followed a straight line, but its enduring success is rooted in embracing its chaotic beginnings and remembering the lessons learned along the way. Geez, that sounds like life, huh? All right, but yeah, you can go over there on Twitter and find that and click right on it. All right, but I got a few things to show you guys here. Number one, Bitcoin dominance has hit that 702. Look at that, bing, right on the dot. Okay, and it's starting to roll over. I am expecting, I can expect all I want. Don't mean it's going to happen, but looking for an ABC to come in here. All right, looking for this to end up right down here around 48.67. We'll see how that plays out. All right, the daily RSI on this thing is right at the top, so looking for that to pull back. All right, Bitcoin itself. This thing here, here's the line in the sand with this thing for this breakout. It has to hold 29,400. All right. On the daily, we have the RSI heading up. The 12-hour is coming down. All right. All these are coming down. The 8 is rolling over. The 4 is coming down. And the 1 is the only one that's reset. Okay. And you can see it got down to that 29,418, right about there's the yellow line here. I'll make it a 2. That's where it needs to hold there. Okay, if it busts through that, then this is a fake out, and this thing is going back down into resistance here. So we'll keep an eye on it. That's for sure. See what happens. That 1 hour has pulled down here pretty good on the regular RSI, at least down to a 44. So that gives it some push-up room here. We'll see what happens. The Dixie, wanted to show you guys this all this stuff here. Actually, if we go at the 1 hour, we want to go out in the daily here. All right, this thing is is stalling out here, so we'll see what happens with it. But you can see how these resistance lines, you can see how it's poked up through there, but all these candles have closed below that. So it's pretty amazing how when you learn to draw these trend lines and stuff, how it works out. But they do. Now the daily is trying to flip back up on here, so it's an 81.7 and an 81.1. All right, just barely bullish, but it is. So we'll keep an eye on that Dixie. Gold real quick, kind of curious. Yep, still pulling down on the daily. All right, it's down $8 more today to excuse me, 1,916 bucks. All right, when we started looking at this, it was up around 1980 here. So looks like an ABC. They say, looks like a duck, walks like a duck. It's probably a duck. So we'll see if this continues down here. Was there anything else here I wanted to show you guys? The total too without Bitcoin. Wow, that's up 32 million bucks. That's kind of odd. But the total market cap with Bitcoin's down 4.46 billion. So that's where you see Bitcoin dominance. That's where that comes into effect. When you see it start to drop, the altcoins start to take more of the market. There's a perfect example of it right there. You can see the total too without Bitcoin is up 60 million, and with Bitcoin down 4.4 billion. So there's the difference in that dominance. All right, now over here on Caspa, we have a daily RSI still going down. All right, we're going to zoom in here, the 4 hour. All right, pull this chart up here. Now if I take and just put, all right, that green line is the 702 Fibonacci in here, okay? That's what I'm watching for on this thing. Now, I have I have this CoinEx chart, which gives me a target of 49516, all right? And then a MEXC chart, which gives me a target. They both have different targets here. That's what I don't like. Has a target of 48888 at a 702. All right, so I guess we'll just keep both of them on here. I'm gonna put that green. All right, so we'll go with the MEXC one since I use that one, for my trading and everything. So I would be looking at something like this, a bounce up to here, okay, and then where this would be pulling back to, all right, if that's where it stops. All right, let's get rid of that. We would be pulling this down on top, which would give us a target. Now let's go on to daily, which would make sense here. It would pull us back right around to the 4 cent, okay? 0.0409, right around that area, which would line up with right there with that prior top. Okay, that the prior top on this run. All right, if we zoom out here, this yellow line is the target area, so I'm going to turn that red for like a stop. That's where, if we go back over here, that's one of the wicks, but looks like we will come, it's just down below. Whoops, oh, whoa. Hold on, guys, that's embarrassing. Okay, pull this down right on top. No, we're good. Okay, geez, I couldn't see this line here. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for here, okay? Especially, we have that 4 hour, we have some of these RSIs resetting here, okay? We still have the daily. It's at a 42 and a 62. It's not even close to flipping back up. Down here it is straightening out on this lower one, but that's just because we have the 12 reset here. It's bearish right now, but it's reset. The 8, 602 and 614, it's still bearish, but in the 4 at a 22 and a 17, it's bullish, all right? Now, if it makes it up through this 0.0488 area, if it makes it through there, okay, then something else is going on in here. This thing could be attempting to shoot up here, but me personally, in my opinion, I'm expecting it to get stopped out here and then finish this ABC. That would give a lot of these, like our daily. You can see how high it is down here. It's still to 66. Down here on this chart. So what we need is we need this thing to come down here and cool off. All right, we have the 12 hour, it's at a 58. You would like to see it come down more, to get a good run here. The 8 hours at a 54, and the 4 is down at a 47, okay, which would make sense. It needs some room to come up here to the 702, so yeah, and nobody's right. God knows I'm wrong all the time in life in general. So we'll just see what happens here, okay? If it gets above that 0.0488, then something else is going on here, and I'd be watching for it to get up towards that 5 cents again. But personally, I'm expecting it to get rejected at that 0.0488, or if you're on the other chart, the CoinEx chart, that is at 0.0495. okay, up here, 0.0495, 496 area, right around there. So, all right, guys, thank you so very, very much. Hopefully we get this correction over with soon, get this done on this chart here. It would pull it down here. Let's just see if everything lines up on this one too. It would put us, yeah, basically about the same exact thing on this chart, this prior wick high over here. Which, yeah, lining up on it. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon.